what is motivating both of you to knock the other guy out?
The public is paying for them to fight. They are entitled to the lion's share of the revenue.
You've all been waiting for the main event of the evening. 12 rounds of boxing for the WBO welterweight championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from the MGM Grand in Las Vegas, it's showtime! Introducing to you first, the challenger on my right, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with gold trim, hailing from Pomona, California. He weighed in at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds with a record of 46 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no decision. He has 39 wins coming by way of knockout. Currently ranked the WBO number 3 welterweight world contender. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome boxing's future Hall of Famer in his 21st world title appearance. Here is the 4-time world champion in 3 weight divisions, introducing Sugar Shane Mosley. And his opponent across the ring, the defending champion, fighting out of the red corner, really needing no introduction the world over, wearing blue trunks with white and red trim, from Sarangani province in the Philippines. He weighed in at a ready 145 pounds with a record of 52 wins, 3 losses and 2 draws. He has 38 wins coming by way of knockout. Widely recognized as one of boxing's all-time greatest, here is the first and only 8-division world champion and current pound-for-pound king. Please welcome the fighting congressman and boxing's pride of the Philippines, introducing the defending WBO welterweight champion of the world, the one and only Manny Pacquiao. Once again, a referee in charge now to give instructions, Kenny Bayless.
Okay, gentlemen, both of your trunks are very wide, so the upper half will be considered a clean punch. The lower half, I will caution you on. Now, gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I want to caution you to keep this fight clean at all times, protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Touch him up.
So here we go, folks. Our main event, Pacquiao, Mosley. Shane Mosley told us, I'm bigger, I'm faster, I'm stronger, I have more experience. He's never fought anyone like me. My only concern is that I have no concerns. And for Manny Pacquiao, can he continue his domination of bigger and heavier men? Can he stop Shane Mosley, a man that's never been stopped? And here we go.
Manny Pacquiao understands very well that to rush in against Shane Mosley is a fool's mission. And you see him being cautious and careful even in how he attacks here.
Nice jab by Mosley. Straight left hand getting through for Pacquiao.
Of course, this crowd is more pro-Pacquiao, so they will roar with every potential punch that he lands. Well, Shane has some fans here, that's for sure.
Pacquiao missing with the right hook, goes back downstairs. Straight left hand to the body has worked early in this first round.
Less lateral movement from Pacquiao than we would have expected. He's kind of staying in the pocket with Shane Mosley.
Pacquiao, as Mosley told us, will have to come to him. Now Mosley lands a straight right hand to the body.
That was a solid right hand to the body, and Pacquiao answered with his own left to the body.
Strategically, the way this fight is being fought so far isn't bad for Shane Mosley because he's not getting the angles from Manny Pacquiao. And strategically, the way it's being fought could create a very exciting fight as well as it goes on.
Pacquiao looks like he's trying to figure out how to close the distance on the very quick and elusive Mosley, who has incredible amounts of power as well. Right hand by Mosley, blocked by Pacquiao.
Shane Mosley's positioning himself well. He's got his left foot outside the right foot of Manny Pacquiao and making it difficult for Pacquiao to get in position to land his punches.
End of round one.
They didn't know you was ready, baby. Maintain your level. Just maintain your level for me. Keep that stick long. You're the taller man.
Isa lang, dito lang siya lagi sa'yo. Sa kanan mo lang tumatakbo. Ngayon, pag-pick mo, hata lagi. Ha? Pag umikot siya, saka doon mo bibitaw. Kasi di, isa lang, inikutan lang, isa lang.
Round two, scheduled for 12 for the WBO World Championship. Manny Pacquiao, the champion, in blue. Sugar Shane Mosley, the challenger, in black. Two legends in the ring.
Yeah, it seems like he can't really measure Shane Mosley at this particular time. The jab seems to be ineffective, and I think Shane's speed somewhat has Pacquiao a little nervous. Not nervous, but a little, how would you say it? Cautious, right.
And Pacquiao's probably a little busy.
Nice 1-2 combination by Mosley. Backs up Pacquiao. Ooh, beautiful three-punch combination now by Pacquiao.
And that got Shane Mosley's attention.
That's when Pacquiao's at his best.
Watch your head.
Pacquiao continuing to go downstairs, making Mosley drop that right hand.
Manny Pacquiao's fighting, though, this fight more like he used used to when he was down fighting Morales and Barrera and those fighters. Straight line fighter against Mosley.
Now Pacquiao, right hook followed by straight left hand.
Can Shane Mosley match the intensity of Pacquiao? If he can't, it's going to be an uphill climb for him tonight.
Oh, nice right hand by Mosley. Backs up Pacquiao. Manny moving forward though. A lot of head and shoulder movement.
The Mosley counterpunching is going to be the key in this fight. You know, we talked about it a little bit before, but he's shown some ability to nail Pacquiao on coming in. He's going to have to do that consistently in this fight.
You just wonder if Mosley at 39 can still pull the trigger. Pacquiao, that looping left hand. There's a left hand, and it drops Mosley. Just like that in the third round. Sugar Shane is hurt. Only the third time he's ever been knocked down. Twice in Vernon Forest 1. Pacquiao stalking. Now Mosley will hold on.
And that's the veteran move. That's the veteran move that you want. In order to clear your cobwebs, you got to give yourself time.
Left hand by Pacquiao. Steps over Pacquiao's feet. 30 seconds to go. Can Mosley get out of the round? Pacquiao to the body. Just missing. And Shane Mosley is trying to hold on for dear life.
Some uncertainty, I think, on Mosley's part right there and the way he lunged forward.
Mosley not moving his hands now, although he does land the jab.
The minute, another nice left. The minute Pacquiao started to throw combinations, this fight changed.
Mosley in a very dangerous area right now.
It seems as if Shane is covering up every time Mosley get into that fire zone, he's covering up instead of letting his hands go or countering or stepping to the side, left or right.
And in round one, Mosley was countering, but he stopped in the second.
Right hand getting through for Shane Mosley.
That was a beauty.
Pacquiao now with a great rhythm. There's a body shot by Mosley.
The Pacquiao jab's been so effective in this fight. It's helped since round one. It's been, I think, the thing that's changed this fight for him.
Nice body shot.
That's the first three-punch combination Mosley's thrown in this fight.
He's going to have to take these risks that a lot of people don't want to take because it's a chance that you could get knocked out. But, you know, no risk, no reward. No one has ever punched when Pacquiao punched.
Right.
I mean, give him something to worry about. It seems like every time Pacquiao lets his hands go, Shane Mosley goes into a shell and waits for Pacquiao to stop punching.
Left hook getting through for Mosley. Mosley's keeping his hands up really high, Antonio.
And that punch got in while Pacquiao was throwing at Mosley. He has to take those chances.
Alright, now he's moving in one direction. You land the hook, you stop him, and left hand lands.
Isa lang yung ginatuyukan, isa lang ka direksyon, isa lang. Pero mutuyok ka, atataon mo siya niya, imong kill, zigzag. 6 rounds,
To make it work with the opinion.
6th round. Scheduled for 12 for the WBO World Championship. Manny Pacquiao in blue, Shane Mosley in black. And Naseem Richardson telling Mosley that they had figured it out now. Pacquiao, those punches being blocked by Mosley.
Right now, Shane has dug himself in a little hole.
I agree.
Shane has not been taking risks. This is the same Shane Mosley we saw against Floyd Mayweather Jr.
After round 2 when he hurt him, to some degree it is.
Yeah, and that was a fight that really, leading up into this match, no one really spoke about. But in the back of my mind, Shane came in with the same type of confidence, and I wanted to ask him what happened.
Fans not happy with Shane Mosley right now. Pacquiao moving. Looking for an opening against a very defensive fighter that won't take any risks.
Right there, it looks like Shane landed the best right hand of the fight while Pacquiao was trying to land a right hook.
Mosley, after being knocked down, has not been very active. Not a lot of opportunities for Manny Pacquiao. Pacquiao getting a little more aggressive.
I think even if it comes, I don't think Pacquiao right now is really leery of Shane Mosley's power because he hasn't really landed anything significantly.
Probably not, and it's probably just Mosley's ring IQ that Richardson talked about that's allowing him to make this defensive fight.
Well, I'll tell you what, if Shane is not willing to step on that gas, I can guarantee you Pacquiao is going to step on that gas in a minute. So he's going to have to be ready and prepared for that. And I personally, man, I have a great deal of respect for Sugar Shane Mosley. And,
look at the power punches and Manny Pacquiao with a huge edge there.
Right there. He needs to stand his ground.
But at 39 years old, your mind may know what to do, but can your body do it? And it looks like Shane Mosley cannot pull the trigger.
Shane Mosley lay it all on the line to become a living legend by upsetting one of the most, best champions to date.
Seconds.
Tama na siyang porma. Ano lang, mutuyok siya, cut ka. Ay, sunod. Mo-action sa sunod, hadok ka.
In great shape. He think you're gonna get tired. You're not. He's starting to slow down, Shane. All that missing, he got tired.
Now we know that this fight, Shane Mosley's career, hasn't been a bigger fight than this since Oscar De La Hoya. Right. I mean, if he don't perform up to our expectations, where do you go? Is there another big fight out there for Shane Mosley? And sometimes it's not about if you lose, it's how you lose. He has to lose good here if that's the case.
And Manny Pacquiao is attacking in a very awkward fashion, not as efficient as he might be, but he throws a lot of punches and gets the job done as he does there.
And this is why it's been so hard to really give Mosley around because Pacquiao has these bursts that he throws 3, 4, 5, 6 punches at a time.
Now body shot. Oh, another straight left hand by Pacquiao. Mosley, nothing on his punches. Right hook getting in, followed by straight left hand, backs up Mosley. 9 seconds to go.
There's the right hook to Pacquiao. It's not his best punch, but there is another one. When he throws it, it's a very impressive punch.
Well, if you're going to do comparisons, I think both of them was very successful against Shane Mosley, but Shane Mosley had more moments against Floyd Mayweather. He hasn't had those moments against Pacquiao. Right now, I think Floyd Mayweather should be itching in his seat to finally step up and show the world who is the very best fighter in the world today. It's out of 2 people, Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather Jr.
Pacquiao said that it would be a feather in his cap as Mosley says he was headbutted. Pacquiao saying that it would be a feather in his cap to knock out Shane Mosley, who's never been stopped.
Mosley is really going for every feint, everything he's throwing. He's covering up first, and he's not punching.
And they're going to call that a knockdown. Wow.
It didn't seem like the referee was
Interesting. Certainly Manny Pacquiao didn't think so.
Manny Pacquiao has been knocked down 4 times in his career, now 5.
So it was not. And it's Pacquiao trying to close the show strongly in this round to show it wasn't a real knockdown.
28 seconds to go in the 10th. Shane Mosley takes a straight left hand by Pacquiao. Pacquiao, frustrated, wants to fight. Mosley trying to find a place to hide. 8 seconds. Mosley on his fight.
Shane Mosley's record is 5-6-1. Pacquiao is 6-1-1.
Really.
As the fans start to chant, knock him out. Ten seconds. Really disappointed in Shane Mosley. He did not.
The chants of Manny can be heard throughout this arena. They really want him to close the show here and see if he can knock Shane Mosley out. Of course, he had him down earlier in the fight.
2 minutes remaining in the WBO World Championship. Manny Pacquiao cruising. It's been hard to look good because Shane Mosley has been a defensive, retreating fighter. But for Manny Pacquiao, he's taken 6 consecutive men who were all bigger than him in 4 heavier weight divisions and defeated them all. David Diaz, Oscar De La Hoya, Ricky Hatton, Miguel Cotto, Joshua Clottey, Antonio Margarito, and now Sugar Shane Mosley. Manny Pacquiao continues to roll on as he will likely defeat Shane Mosley, and the fans not happy with the performance by Sugar Shane.
And still the WBO welterweight champion of the world, Manny Pac-Man Pacquiao.
I fought the best. This is pound king right here. I fought the best, and Manny's an exceptional fighter. Good speed and power. Power that I haven't even got hit with before, so it's amazing. He's very fast and strong, and he's a fighter. He's a warrior. I'm proud of you, man. You did a really good job. You're the real pound king, man.
A 100 years from now, I don't think there will be somebody that could do what he's done. And not only the 4 decades, he's been champion through 4 decades. I think the 8 division champion also, that's something huge, something that, you know, great champions like Oscar De La Hoya, Mayweather, 5, 6, that's huge. But 2 more, 8, that's unbelievable, man. You know, what Pacquiao has done is just something that we might never see again, and that makes him one of the best of all times.